Hey, and we're back. Just got done with a coughing fit, but I'm fine. I swear I'm not that sick anymore. Okay, anyways, last time we had, Naruto rushing into the battlefield, running into A trying to stop him, and running into Nagato and Itachi, who, took care of Nagato. Itachi's on his way to do something else. So now we are playing as Gaara and Inoki. He just froze, okay. Gaara and Inoki, as they're going to take on the previous Kage of every village, basically. Oop. Except for the leaf, but we're not doing so great. But, we got Inoki versus his master Mu, this mummy guy, who seems like, Mu seems like the most short-lived of all the Tsuchikage, where Inoki is, oop. Also, it is kind of funny, because even though Inoki is, like, the oldest character on the battlefield, it still, like, goes in with just, like, we're fighting the previous Kage, well, not the most previous. The second Tsuchikage, or the second Mizukage is not the most recent, but, we're playing, it's just sort of like, we're fighting against the Kage with the, newest generation of Kage, and even though Inoki is a fossil, he is still, it's just like, it's a generational, or, generational story of passing on the torch, if you know what I mean. But anyways.
The power of the Ninja Alliance, Mu.
Come here. Don't squirm. Okay, it's okay. I'd rather you not. Okay. Sorry, I got my cat. Don't bump the mic with your tail. I got my cat, my girl Meg, who wants to, snuggle and be cuddly when I'm recording. And she likes being a parent on my shoulder, even though I got my... I didn't skip anything, did I? No, I don't think so. Can I have you... Okay. Ow. I'm trying to figure out how I can hold my controller and grab everything when she's on me like this. Ow. Hey. Now you sneeze on the microphone? Okay, come on. Okay, I got her in a position. Let's see if I can record like this. Anyways, Gar versus, Sarah? I forget what his name is, how his name is pronounced. Oop. But I'm trying to fight with my cat on my shoulder. I'm not showing this off, but I swear this is what's happening. Okay, can you move? But anyways, yeah, no, the fourth Kage, who we saw briefly in some flashbacks in the original series, but he was dead, We saw his corpse longer than we ever saw him.
This power is for all whom I must protect.
Goodbye. Yeah, because Orochimaru had killed the Kage and swapped out for him so he could initiate the attack on the leaf. And then with him gone, Gaara was pretty much next in line for the title of Kage because being, his son, what about Timmara and Kankuro, but also since he had the Bijou, yeah, you have a Jinchuriki as our Kage. But, Gaara took the position, wanted to actually be more than just a weapon for the village. She actually wanted to protect people.
I'll seal the second Tsuchikage.
And meanwhile, are we going to get the whole scene with...
Inoki, be
hold
careful.
on.
Good. Now it's your turn, Kazekage.
Yeah, we should get the scene on how Gaara deals with this. Because, yeah,
Sorry.
we also got...
I was wrong to say
Gaara's
you
sand
were
looks a
of
little different.
value. Your life is not worthless, Gara. This battle has made that very clear. I see thousands, tens of thousands of hearts and minds that trust in you. Well done, Gara. Now you are not a ninja of no worth. You are a remarkable Kage. Father. You've clearly outmatched us, and I can count on you to protect the hidden sand, Gara. Protect the village, Gara. Make me proud.
They didn't get the real tearjerker stuff in there.
Complete.
Where, yeah, the sand is actually in the shape of his mom. Because... okay, I don't think they elaborate on this. Hold on, let's see if they go.
Lord Kage?
It's nothing. Let's go! This battle isn't over!
Man, of all the things they extend out, they don't do Gaara's whole, like, you know, all his trauma coming full circle. Or, you know, because, yeah, his dad, you know, never showed him love, and his mother died at birth. So, yeah, Gaara's dad made him think just like, no, she hated you with her dying breath. And, you know, making Gaara feel inadequate and bad, trying to push his emotional state just to see if he can try and keep control of Shukaku, which didn't work, and just made Gaara resentful and, you know, hate everybody around him. And so, but, you know, in that fight, it comes out as, you know, it wasn't Shukaku. It feels like a retcon, but no, it feels like a retcon, but it's so damn sweet, where it was actually not Shukaku that was providing the sand barrier for Gaara. It was, you know, his mother, and kind of like her dying chakra implanted into him, or, you know, in essence, because that's how it usually happens in Naruto. It's like, I'm dying, here's some chakra, that'll do something for you later on in life. But no, but it's actually really sweet where, like, you know, the Kage comes to terms just like, no, I was a bad father, and I don't deserve to have, and, you know, I should have treated you better, and I'm sorry that my hatred of other villages and my nationalism made me, you know, mistreat you, and you deserve better, and you have better now, you know?
It's coming from straight ahead.
And it's just sort of like...
Everyone, wait.
But, you know, it's just like, it comes around for Gaara, where it's just sort of like, you know, it's just sort of like, you always thought people hated you, that the people that were supposed to love you didn't, but they did, and, you know, you should have been given that love much sooner than now. So, you know, admitting just sort of like, hey, as a parent, I did wrong by you, and there's nothing I can do now to make it up to you. But I'm glad you still became a good person after all of it.
That was close. Right in front of us.
So, you know, that's just me rambling. And, you know...
Second platoon, pull back! Fourth platoon, keep the right Kage busy!
Just what I expected from the former 5 Kage, but this damage is unbelievable.
It's a shame. I don't have any desire to win, but I guess I'm just too strong.
I'm not even trying. You guys just suck this badly.
And that Raikage can really take a beating.
You'll have to use better jutsu than that on me. Attack with the destructive force of wind style.
Don't tell us what to do, man. We're fighting you.
Easier said than done. We don't have anyone in our alliance who is strong enough in wind style.
Timmara off to the side. What the hell, man?
Me.
Naruto!
The nine-tailed Jinchuriki? What are you doing here?
I'll explain later. Right now, we've got to stop these guys.
Wait, that one doesn't seem too bright.
You can see it in his eyes.
You'll do fine. Whoever you've got that can stop us would be great.
Just wait, I'll put you out of commission in no time.
Ha! Let's go, Kage.
Yeah, we're not fighting both at once, are we? Okay. I probably should pop a bento. We only have one Supreme Steak bento. Let's just go with the high attack boost. But anyways, but yeah, it's fighting the Kage, which the second Mizukage I think is actually a lot of fun. Where he's just got like, oh god,
I will take care of you.
it's coming for you. Yeah, but I actually really like the second Mizukage out of everyone we see. You know, the Kaze Kage gives us, like, some interesting closure, but the Mizukage is just a very fun, like, posh, fancy guy who just shoots finger guns and shoots, like, powerful water bullets and also uses, you know, like, you know, weird genjutsu revolving around steam and, oil. And so, and yeah, he's just like, you know, having fun with Gar. It's just like, oh, you young fellas think you can stop me, you jockey boy. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. I keep forgetting I got a Nuki. I got help. Listen to Itachi's thing. You can't do this by yourself. You don't need to. You got friends. Oh god. I'm just sort of like, my sand drill's gonna tear through your clone. Oh no. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, and gameplay-wise, he's kind of like, you know, Timmara, Shino, and Datara, where his combos are really built into his ranged attacks.
This power is for all whom I must protect.
Game over!
But yeah, in terms of the battle, you even see like a flash of gold dust in that, you know, in Gaara's move.
The rest is up to you.
Actually, that's something I didn't mention about the other Kazekage, where, yeah, he's got, sand you know, what is it called? Particle control? I don't remember what the specific style is, you know? It's not based on Shukaku, but, okay. Into the next fight against the Raikage as well. Finish opponent with ninjutsu. Yeah, anyways.
Let the battle begin!
But, anyways. But, you know, he can control gold dust, which is, you know, woo-woo. But, anyway, but no, so it's just, like, it's interesting to see how, like, you know, a different form of, you know, glittery, jutsu. Oh, we got a different version of... Yeah, we got different abilities now. Now we got, like, what was that, the Orbital Rasengan? Planetary Rasengan, which is fun. I had other stuff to say. Sorry, there's just, like, there's stuff to say about the Kage. Because you got... Whoop. You're not awakening. Okay, he's awakening. Oh, no! Whoop! You got hit by the spear. But yeah, the Mizukage was just like a fun, like, you know, boastful guy. Ooh, boy. No, shut up. This should take you down. There we go. Yeah, Mizukage was a fun, boastful guy. Meanwhile, the Raikage just sort of like, you know, it's like he's fast. He's got a, like, lightning coursing all around his body that makes him almost impossible to touch. And then he's got, like, a, you know, a lightning blade style attack where he just applies, well, you know, just, like, depending on how many fingers he's got out, you know, concentrates the power of his lightning blade, you know, into his whole hand or one finger for maximum piercing damage. Nah, but they didn't do the thing, because actually how Naruto took on the Raikage was actually really cool. Where he, you know, redirected his own hand to pierce his, pierce him, which was really cool, actually. So yeah, everything seems to be on the up and up.
You've disappointed me, Onoki. I expect more of my disciple. How could you underestimate my fission jutsu?
Unlike clone, fission splits your body in two. Very well done in the heat of battle. I expected no less from you.
Yeah, basically just split himself in
When your
half.
role is done, I'll take it from here. I'll be borrowing your body, however.
Time to make a comeback.
Sorry.
Summoning Jutsu.
Oh, I'm actually giddy for this.
At last.
Seems you've molded Nagato into quite the fighter.
Nice to meet you. Or have we met before?
Who are you?
I am Kabuto Yakshi, his partner in crime, I suppose. Basically, I'm on your side. I'm borrowing the second Tsuchikage's body to talk with you now.
Huh? What's this all about?
We're in the middle of a war. And I want to borrow your power, which is why I used reanimation to bring you back into this world.
Reanimation? Isn't that the Rinne rebirth jutsu?
Someone's confused.
I
But yeah,
see.
we're seeing Kabuto's trump card. The
That's why you're
thing
here.
that had Toby
But you
nervous
got the right Kage's
is
permission.
finally unleashing now.
This leaf Jinchuriki is a reckless one.
But aren't you just a clone? Where's the real you?
Doing other stuff,
Really,
man.
it's
Shut
just a
up.
bit.
Who is that? The second Tsuchikage. But I thought you beat him.
Could he have used fission in that battle?
Huh? Are you saying there's another one?
Hmm? It's him.
Who?
He has come. Madara Uchiha.
Hell yeah.
This guy's Madara Uchiha?
But if he was dead
this all about?
and reanimated by
Take a
Kabuto,
good look at his
who was the
eyes.
guy in the
Under
mask?
Reanimation. If reanimation is bringing the dead back to this world, that means this guy was dead. But I received word from HQ that Madara is fighting elsewhere.
Ooh, yeah, this
So then-
was
This guy is the real thing. And the guy we thought was Madara is...
someone else.
Somebody else, I suppose.
And now the real
Hands
deal
all
is here.
say Ninja, but they're wearing clothing of different countries. A new alliance army.
And now he's caught up.
As I said before, we're in the middle of a war. The villages have all banded together to try to stop his plan.
So he triggered this. He must have a reason behind it all. Looks to me like things aren't exactly going as planned. Why would you bring me back in this form?
And there's a lot to that, but you know.
You're in this form that you speak of because your reanimation is special. I brought you back better than you've ever been.
How dare.
Better than ever. How would you know when I was at my best?
Why don't you show me here and now the legendary power of the Uchiha?
But yeah, Madara Uchiha, the rival of the first Hokage,
Very well.
and here we go.
I've fought him before. I'm the perfect match for him.
How diluted.
No, that won't do. The ninja world depends on this battle. I'm fighting too.
And so am I!
Normally I'd tell you to butt out, but with him as an opponent, I'll make an exception. Kazekage, Naruto, let's stop him together.
Right.
Oh, it's you. The great fence sitter. I thought you learned long ago not to tangle with me.
If you think I haven't changed since then, you'd be gravely mistaken.
And yeah, but that was a hell of a reveal in the manga originally, where it's just sort of like, all right, the guy we're fighting is Madara. He somehow survived, and, you know, from like he somehow survived his last confrontation with the first Hokage, Hashirama, And so he's come back for his revenge or whatever. And then, you know, Kabuto reveals like, oh, I've got a special body, which I assume was the fourth Hokage, but it couldn't be because Reaper Death Seal. But yeah, and then it's revealed just sort of like, well, who's the trump card? Who is it? Who does Kabuto got that's got Toby scared? Who's got who does Kabuto have that makes Madara Uchiha shake in his boots? The real Madara Uchiha.
Let the battle begin.
And then just he shows up and just wrecks shop. Yeah, and just like that, just... Sorry, we'll get into it because we're going to see a lot with Madara. He's actually undersold in this first game he's in. But, yeah. And so it's just sort of like a god of shinobi, one of the, you know, originators of the shinobi world as we know it. And now here he is, you know, with like this awesome, like super long hair, crazy Mangekyo Sharingan, this great like old armor. It's just like, Madara is really, really cool. Like, you know, he's probably my favorite villain in Naruto. And especially in the dub, Neil Kaplan, you know, voice of, oh jeez. There we go. But Neil Kaplan, voice of Zarkon in, you know, Netflix Voltron and other things that are slipping in my mind right now. But his voice is just so good and so intimidating for Madara. He just, like, he sounds so good.
Madara Uchiha, that's the power of the Ninja Alliance.
3-color set, okay. So yeah, just like Madara showing up on the battlefield and in the anime where he's just like, he tears through like dozens of people without breaking a sweat.
We've got him now.
Is that right? I'm afraid you're gravely mistaken.
Oh.
Hey, wait a minute. How come he's got the Rinnegan?
And that's another reveal, just like, oh boy, he's now... This just got worse.
Let's see how you deal with this.
No way. What are we gonna do? Is this divine power?
Don't even think of giving up on me now. Do not forsake yourselves.
Now he's preaching to Gaara, the same thing he told him.
You can do.
But yeah, you got Madara calling down a damn meteor. And it's just like, is this the power of a god? That just shows how much stronger the scale of what he's capable of. Like, it is so over the top how crazy strong Madara is, and we're only just beginning.
Almost got it. Just a little more.
And yeah, old man Third Tsuchi is able to lighten up the meteor. Good job on him.
He's done it.
That was insane! You rock, Gramps!
I am Brock Graps.
Well done, Fence Sitter. Seems you've improved a bit. Let's see how you deal with number 2.
Yeah, just Madara, Zakaki bitch.
But I don't understand. Why does that masked man call himself Madara?
Because it makes people feel as if Madara is alive and well. Even when living a life of deception, using that name brings terror to the world. The name itself is power. It commands attention, and it's a bluff that can't be ignored because of its power to draw everyone into war. We've already been drawn in ourselves.
And yeah, just to add to, you know, Madara's badassness, Yeah, the idea that he's alive, his name inspires so much fear because he is so powerful. His name is enough to cause complete chaos.
So many people. There's no mistaking it. This is the work of Madara's jutsu. Lady Tsunade, at this rate we're doomed.
I'm going. You're Mabui, right? Prepare the ethereal transmission jutsu.
I can't. The ethereal transmission jutsu is
Sorry,
only for
taking a drink.
sending non-living objects. It's not like with the sealing urn. The transfer is too fast for the human body, and those within it will die.
Try me.
The only human to ever survive it was the third Raikage. So the fourth Raikage may have a chance, but Lady Hokage, I can't do this for you.
I've got an idea. How about calling the Genma squad here and using the flying Raijin jutsu to move you?
Use that to move her. She should be working together with the Genma squad right now.
But that would mean...
We know what it means.
Worry. I'll use this.
I get it now.
She'll be
get it
fine.
now? Lord Raikage? Lady Hokage, I beg you to reconsider.
Mabui, prepare the ethereal transmission jutsu at once, for 2 people.
Lord Raikage!
This is the last
Yeah,
resort
we're
for
going,
us.
and by God, we're going fast.
We need our commander-in-chief to act now more than ever.
So yeah, Tsunade's got, you know, regeneration. She'll manage.
You alright?
Anyways, continuing to fanboy about Madara. Because he's just so cool.
It's okay. He's still alive. But it's a deep wound.
He had
The
2
power of the Sage of
meteorites
the Six
smashed on
Paths.
him.
Magnificent.
It's amazing he's even alive.
Just as I thought, the Sharingan transitioned into the Rinnegan.
How'd that
I was able
happen? We'll get to
attain
it.
these eyes just before I died. Kabuto, right? What did you do to this body?
Didn't I tell you? I brought you back better than you'd ever been.
So that's why.
Yeah, they foreshowed. I
It
forgot
seems
how
there are a few
they
scattered
foreshadowed
survivors.
that.
The
And you know, I'm not
Tsuchikage
gonna say
and
too much, but you know,
Kazekage are
it'll
stuck
come
in
up in the
this
next
extension.
game.
What now?
There's something I want to make sure of.
My stomach feels so hot.
This chakra calling me. It's Madara.
Looks like you still haven't captured the Nine Tails.
That's what this war is all about.
Yeah, trying to summon the fox.
Take a look over there. The Nine Tails is sealed within that Jinchuriki. But be careful. He is a lot stronger than he looks.
Do you know who you're talking to right now?
Then let's see what he can do.
Wood-style deep forest emerges.
Oh no. My chakra is almost gone.
Yeah, and he can also use wood style, which is something Yamato can only do, and that's because he's technically a clone of the first Hokage. So how can Madara do it?
You want to take me over again, is that it?
No, I'll just give you chakra. I don't like Madara. I'd rather have you control me than him.
We got a common enemy now. Just do it.
Okay. I'll use your power. Multi-shuttle bomb jutsu!
Finish him, Naruto.
And yeah, just Tyrangon. I don't remember that verbiage, but whatever. Just lots of Rasengans.
You were right about him.
He's actually not that
see?
bad.
I used all the chakra from the Nine Tails at once. Now I'm exhausted.
Leave the rest to me, Naruto.
Tsuchikage, you're not up to this.
I'm an old man. I'm persistent. Like that.
Last, the time to pick myself up has come. This is the perfect opponent to achieve that.
I'd like to try some more jutsu, but you look too tired to tango, Onoki.
As a ninja, my life has been steeped in battle. Continuing to fight for the benefit of my country and my village, and stealing from others without even flinching. Stealing and being stolen from. It's a cycle. That hatred boiled over, and we fought 3 wars.
That's called living your life, old man. I'm surprised you've lived this long and still haven't learned from the pain of your past.
I've outlived you, and I've learned much more than you have. Knowing the pain of my past gives me insight on the best way to move forward in life.
And now we're looking at war number 4. Is this the best way for you?
This war is different. In past wars, we stole from each other, but this battle is for everyone's benefit.
In the past wars, we were fighting our own armies. In this one, all our armies are joined together against you.
When I look at the Ninja Alliance, they've helped me to realize there's more to life. Our world has a rough past, but it's gradually moving in the right direction. It is moving towards peace.
The world doesn't need to move any more than it has. It just needs to sleep within the eternal Tsukuyomi.
You're the one who will sleep. For myself, for the future, I will defeat you here.
I see. Seems you have a few dance moves left.
Yeah. So, you know, like Onoki's saying, just like we can move forward, we don't just have to stay in this stalemate of doing nothing. Oop. I just have not touched my controller in a bit.
Are you okay?
Yes, I've already healed my wounds.
We've arrived.
I never imagined you could use the flying Raijin Jutsu.
Neither could any of us,
Kage
but
taught us this too. We were finally able to do it, but it took 3 people.
Thank you.
yeah, just like some of the other Jonin we know from the Leaf Village, I guess learned how to use. We're taught by the 4th Kage how to do it, but only if they team up, which is fun, actually.
I can finally bust some heads. It's about time.
This is probably gonna be a long one because we're gonna do this fight now. We're riding the high.
Living this long really pays off. Unreal. Never thought I'd see the day when the 5 Kage would fight together.
The 5 Kage.
Count me in too.
That won't be necessary.
Huh? How come?
This war is no longer just to protect you. It's a fight about protecting each other.
Then let me fight Madara here and now!
Listen well, Naruto. At first, I thought the sole reason of this war was to beat the Akatsuki, so I joined the Ninja Alliance.
But so much has happened since those, like, that week ago.
Fighting alongside you all, my emotions have changed. Now I am here as Tsuchikage for the Ninja Alliance. And in the same way, the ninja villages, once separate, have joined together in an attempted alliance. Because of this, it is possible that the chaos and hatred throughout the ninja world can be dissolved. Leave this Madara to us. We'll settle this quickly. And let this be a first step toward putting an end to the hatred. I'll leave the other Madara to you, as a step toward hope for the future.
The old and the new. Beating both Madaras will put an end to this war. We will protect you on this battlefield. So you go to the other side and fight to protect us. Naruto, this is our message to you.
Victory is ours!
That clone went through hell and lasted a long time. Sorry, it's just like those clones got really sturdy in this whole arc. But yeah, no, we got the Kage.
Wind cuts through the sky. He kicks the earth and becomes a whirlwind. The battle has come to its climax. Breaking through times of chaos. The one who lies beyond.
Fight of the Kage. Even though we're just getting into when they fight. So yeah, we're getting close to the end of the game.
The Great Ninja War has reached its climax. Perfect.
No, it's nearing the climax. Read the achievements, fake Madara.
With my newly created 6 paths of pain.
What's up?
He's done some
Looks
stuff.
like the battle between the 5 Kage and Madara has begun. The clash of all clashes. It's finally on, huh? This battle's gonna have a lot of sway on who wins the war. It's a must-win for us.
Shikaku, I just received some news as well. It's incredible. Naruto Uzumaki's shadow clones are showing up all over the battlefields. First and second companies have already joined up at the coastline. They've merged with the second detached force and are eliminating all enemy forces.
Great.
The ninja world is rising up in a big way.
Yeah, as the end of this war draws near. At this point, there's not much else we can do. We'll just have to trust our friends on the front lines. Fight to win this thing, guys.
Yeah, I think there's only really like 2 major fights left. And that's mainly, you know, Kage Battle Royale and versus you know, False Madara.
When is this gonna end? You can relax now, Sakura. Time to finish this. Everything's gonna be fine now.
I'm sure of it.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to help you guys win the war.
But the whole point of this war is to protect you. You should not be here.
Well, I'm here now, so you know what?
What's the point
Stuff
of
it.
surviving if I'm alone? I want to fight this thing with everyone else.
Sorry.
And that's that.
Naruto, you...
Don't worry, Sakura. I'm gonna wrap this up quick.
Clicking on my phone. Friend posted an art on Facebook, so I'm liking it. Because it's good art.
Everyone, time to move!
Okay.
Final chapter. The way to peace.
Oh, this is gonna be a long chapter if it's got this many, if it's got all those fights into it. Get out of here,
This
Moo.
body has reached its limit.
You're not needed in this fight.
One down.
Don't we have to seal him? No, he's not worth it.
Madara Uchiha.
When all is said and done, my battle with you is mere child's play. A trivial game when compared to my fight to the death with Hashirama.
Yeah, you guys, all 5 of you together aren't as strong as my old boyfriend.
A win here is a step closer to ultimate victory for the Ninja Alliance.
Victory is out of the question for you.
Nobody knows until it's over.
The Kazekage's right. I wouldn't get too cocky if I were you.
Don't push your luck. Like I said before, toying with you amateurs is nothing more than a game to me. Sharingan and Rinnegan, these two powers combined can end your lives in an instant.
And yet you haven't done it yet.
Allow me to show you the true meaning of despair. Don't ever mess with an Uchiha.
Never mess with an Uchiha? Well, we've got something too, Madara. Do you realize there's a fundamental difference between us and you?
I know that. I'm Madara and you're not.
You think. It's not a difference in ability or a difference in experience. If you really want to know the truth, what separates us from you is we Kage carry the will of thousands of villagers.
Will?
It's something you'll never understand, as you've never been in the shoes of a Kage. We have the care and admiration of our friends behind us. And as long as we have that, the Kage will never lose. No matter how strong the opponent, or how deep the wound. We must remain standing to the very end. That is the duty we are bound to as Kage. The will of the 5 Kage!
Will of fire, cloud, sand, no. Cloud, no, shoot, I'm menacing up. No, sorry. Will of fire, lightning, wind, earth, and water, basically. Okay, back. Sorry, had to take a quick call, but we're back into it. Alright, so let's see. Suppose we'll stick with that. I don't suppose we have enough chakra seal tags. Nah. No, we'll just keep it at that. Bento. The Thunder Lunch would be a good one. Well, no. Max? Oh, the Thunder Lunch is a different thing. Yeah, let's go with the Protein Lunch, because this should be a big fight. But yeah, anyways, Kage versus Madara. Where, bet the future.
You Kage can bark as loud as you want, but it won't faze me. I'll end your pathetic lives here and now.
Madara, you're about to be crushed at the hands of the 5 Kage.
We're really confident about this.
Let's pound away at this chump with Tsunade in the lead.
Right. Let the battle begin.
But yeah, and max support drive right off the bat. Oh boy. But yeah, just the battle with Madara and just like all Kage going crazy. And yeah, kind of Tsunade taking the lead. Whoop. Whoop. Nice. But yeah, you know, you got Inoki's whole thing, you know, before all of that, where it's just so, you know, basically where Inoki is. Nationalism is bad. You know, nationalism bad. And I'm glad I got to go old to see, you know, the world try to change for the better.
About a little of this.
Wood style, deep forest emergence.
You know, the old generation should be helping the young generation move on and take the wheel so they can forge the world in a new way to make it better. Not hold us back, Madara, and make us think there's no issues in the world we need to solve, old man. Sorry, that's a whole thing, but I feel vindicated. I feel radicalized.
And now for part 2.
Here it comes. Get ready.
Let's see what the will of the 5 Kage is good for.
Bet the future, attacking Madara. Get involved too. There we go. Yeah, using A to, like, you know, knock him off his perch. Whoop. I'm bumbling this up. Hold on a second. Keep health above 60. Okay, just... No chance. Oh, right. Tsunade's ultimate jutsu is a very close range. Whoops. I want to use her ultimate jutsu once, but I don't think I'll have a chance.
Fire style, Greek fire annihilation!
You're burning your perfectly good forest.
Let's see you get out of this one, Kage.
But yeah, so this was like, you know, a really cool fight where it's like Madara unleashing, woo boy, you know, Madara unleashing everything between 6 paths powers and his own Sharingan, and how all the Kage adapt to that. Woo boy. Yeah, you're not giving you the chance. Yeah, he's nasty. Oh boy, oh boy. Help! Tsunade, use that Mytonic regeneration. Oh. Get him out of there. There we go. Just jab him with kunai.
Playtime is over.
Now we're not going to get our chance for that ultimate jutsu, but oh well.
Thanks. What about the others?
We're fine.
I also love Onoki picking back on A.
How do we attack him? Average power won't even touch Madara.
I know what we can do. I can use my power to open it.
Lady Tsunade, if you do, we may have a chance, but...
There's no time to talk this over. Let me handle it.
We just have to put our trust in the Hokage and give her backup.
Right. Let's see what she's got.
Ultimate decision, alright? Hero, legend, that difficulty level. There's no longer any need for conserve energy. Strength, the 5 Kage use the forbidden regeneration tech, recreation, rebirth, and show Madara their true power. Got the 5 Kage power display.
No matter how strong the wall, pounding away at it will eventually crack it. Pummeling the crack will leave a hole. And that's when we strike.
Yeah, just Tsunade using, you know, the regeneration overdrive. And that's kind of how it went, but...
Madara Uchiha, the time has come for you.
Victory belongs to the Ninja Alliance!
Ah, man. But the legend one's way harder, and I kind of want to do that, because I've been doing the other ones so far. Because the, you know, Hero's the one that's like, well, you know, technically these both happened, where Tsunade released the regeneration, and they teamed up. But let's just go with legend.
Coordinate my attack with his moves. I can make a big enough dent for a fighting chance.
The strategy you choose is irrelevant. Nothing will faze me. Your lives are over here and now.
Make it interesting
This'll work.
This time.
Set the future legend route.
Let the battle begin.
You're
Yeah.
already dead. Go back to the underworld.
So kind of like, yeah. Now this is cool, just like, whoop. Oh.
Well, now, I underestimated your power, but no matter. It doesn't faze me a bit.
Bet the future. Shatter the strong defense. Powerful defense appears with breakdown. Yeah. Bust down a shield. Get in there. Whoop. But yeah, no, this is just like a fun whoop. Oh, come on, I dodged that. There we go. Defense down, close range attacks.
Crush him now!
But yeah, just tag teaming, flying around on Gar's sand, and just blasting.
This ought to make you dance.
But I bounced off that. Go away, get out of here with your fire. Whoop. Yeah, I was too low and I didn't react fast enough for that. Whoop. Forgot about the upswing. Oh god, we are almost dead. Oh boy. We gotta do this flawlessly. I don't think we're gonna make it.
I'm surprised you've lasted this long against me.
Here's your reward.
Oh boy. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We have a... What? Ah, he nicked me. Restore health and retry? That's not that big of a deal. Wait. Yeah, whatever. Battle results are lower, whatever.
This time.
I'll come back to it and S rank it. I know I will.
Well, now, I
Okay.
underestimated your
I bumbled that up. I wasn't dodging things right. We'll get through this here. Oop, nope, stay up. Oh, come on. Nope, get in there. Okay, but you know, it's like cool scale fight of just like flying around, bashing against Madara's massive Susanoo. You know, I got a lot to say about this fight, but I'm waiting for it to actually end. Because this game does it a bit differently to how things went in the manga. Oh, come on, how did I not dodge that? Right, I forgot he was going to do the upswing. But yeah, this was a fun fight where you got Inoki, you know, making the right Kage lighter in order to make him fly, and then, you know, going in, or, you know, but, you know, even with the right Kage lighter, his punches still do so much damage. And you got Tsunade with Mitonic Regeneration and just, like, going, you know, full berserk with it. Or Madara's trying to put her down. It's just sort of like, oh, you're nothing compared to your grandfather. You know, it's just sort of like, what can you possibly do to compete with a man like that? And you know, she's just like, it doesn't matter, because I'm, you know, me, and I'm still gonna win. And, you know, kind of like her, you know, you also talk like, you know, rules of a medical ninja. You know, as a medical ninja, be the last to enter combat, and, you know, do that. But unless you know the regeneration jutsu, all the other rules can be forgotten because you're invincible. There we go. Now we got it. We need a couple more hits in.
I told you not to underestimate me.
Finally, some interactions. Oop. Yeah. Just double shield. Oh no, fog!
Raikage!
Super! Weighted boulder! Jutsu!
Yeah, making him lighter to fly and then increasing the weight just as you make contact. Woo! Boots are walking all over ya!
I'm definitely vulnerable when I bet money. But when I put my life on the line, that's a different story. That's how I've managed to survive this long.
Yeah! And that's the best that fight has ever gone for them. To retry penalty, whatever. I'm not worried. I got the IA achievement rate at max, so I feel good. Almost to the next. First Hokage. Second Hokage. Yugito reanimation. Okay, I thought we were gonna just get all the Jinchuriki. But yeah, it's like, that was a cool fight. And in the manga, it was cool, where it's just sort of like, you know, using the Kage using their abilities in different capacities.
I'm a little surprised.
And, you know, Tsunade really standing up to him and pulling out all the stops.
This battle is over.
With the Ninja Alliance on top.
No good. Back on his feet already.
We'd better retreat. You just woke up, after all. I imagine you've had your fill of fighting for now.
Yeah, and this is where things start to deviate. Because, you know, when this game first released, they were still in the midst of the war arc. So, you know, things were not wrapped up yet. So, in order to give you an excuse to go to adventure mode at the end of the game...
It wasn't like my fight to the death some time ago, but this was a solid battle. I'll settle this in time. Stay alive till then.
Yeah, they kind of put the war on pause at one point, and it's just so like, all right, just have fun in the adventure mode. We'll pick this up when we get to the next game.
To be continued is more like it. Use this time to hone your skills. You'll certainly need it.
Which, awkward in terms of story, but also understandable in terms of game, you know?
What's to come. I'll show you the power of a god, something you can never attain. Until we meet again.
Kage.
Sorry?
Well,
we held our own this time.
In the game, it's the only one you do.
But we let him slip away.
We were able to counter Madara's incredible power. Do you realize what this means?
We're pretty dope.
Yeah. That we've got what it takes.
Power of the 5 Kage. That's some hard stuff to reckon with.
Got that right.
And now, Naruto, we're counting on you.
Yeah, and the other thing, because yeah, where this nearing the war's end, it was where things really started to...
I sense a great evil up ahead. We're really close.
Yeah, and this will be the final stretch of the game where, you know, we look into the birdhouse. But yeah, where we do the final clash. Birdhouse is not far away. But anyways, so yeah, we're coming up on the end. I'm sure there's a shopkeeper up ahead. Okay, if we initiate a cutscene, I'm backing out. But okay, we'll talk to the shopkeeper. I'm going to talk to him here, and we're going to get, you know, going to buy some stuff real quick for the final stretch. But yeah, we're on the final stretch, so we're going to wrap that up. Because, yeah, the battle with the Kage was really cool, but yeah, it did not go well for them in the end. And that's something that'll come up in the next game, but, you know, it's just sort of like, yeah, where Madara, you know, upping, you know, you know, upping the stakes every now and then. It's just like, all right, Kage have a swing, and Madara's just like, no, I'm just playing with you guys. Okay, now I'm going to use wood clones. Now, I'll give you the choice. Should I use Susanoo on them or not? And it's just like, oh, man, he's just teasing them. And then other stuff happens throughout the fight, but a lot of that really comes up in the next game, so I'll just stop there. Even though it's really interesting to talk about, but we'll save it for where it's relevant. But yeah, we'll wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, the beginning of the end. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.